Willie D Live.
But that's just like you, though. Like I think that's how you've been able to move as far as you've been able to, is that you don't take it. You serious, but you don't take the people that you work with so serious that you look at them like they walk on water, whatever. And you've worked with a lot of influential people who I'm still waiting on you, like,
I'm gonna tell you. So I get there and I'm running around for him.
Besides Rodney.
Besides Rodney, well, I
Yeah.
started with Rodney, and I like to pay homage to that.
Yeah.
I mean, with us going to high school together, you were the first person the first celebrity that I knew.
Yeah.
That I was like, he got a record and he on the radio and we know him, right? You were the first. But Rodney introduced me to the girls from SWB, so I was close to Lily. He introduced me to Lil Kim, Big Puff. They all lived in Teaneck, New Jersey, in the same apartment complex. So I just started running around for them, and then I realized you can make money doing this. And that's how I got started. And we did our first celebrity basketball game here in Houston, and I had everybody
The
from
Rodney Hampton celebrity basketball game.
And that's where I cut my teeth.
I'm almost certain I had to be there.
You were there.
I'm certain. Yeah, okay.
Destiny's Child performed halftime.
Yes.
You guys
Yes.
were, I mean, you all were our big celebrity.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
you were, and that's kind of how we started. So we had Ice Cube, we had Brian McKnight, we had Chris Brown,
Right,
Usher,
right. Oh,
we had
yeah.
R. Kelly.
Oh, okay, it's time to bring that back.
You remember that?
That's some fun memories. Man, wow. We had a lot of fun with those games.
Remember,
Come on, Rodney, bring it back, man.
It was 3 days. Remember, we did a Friday night meet and greet in Houston. That's where Eddie George and Taj met. That's where, I mean, so many relationships were built as a result of that weekend.
Yeah.
And that's why I get to sit here today and talk about it, is because that's where my start was serving people.
When's the last time you talked to Rodney? Today?
Not today, but we generally do hot yoga together. Yeah.
What?
Hot yoga.
What is that?
Just a room where they have it over 100 degrees and we do yoga in it.
What?
Yeah, that's how we stay looking this young. You know, we're in our 60s right now. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Hot yoga.
Yeah. Bikram. It's a very lovely concept, and it gives you the stamina and the resilience that I need.
Yeah.
So he and I do it together from time to time. And we still have a close relationship, but that's how I got started. And then R. Kelly was here for that event.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, homeboy was calling me from jail. He had gotten stopped in Baton Rouge. He was like, Tiffany, I don't care what, I'm coming. There's no way I'd let y'all down.
This is R. Kelly talking.
And he was on a bus, and he came in, and that kind of just sealed it for me. Once I worked with him that weekend, I was just like, this is what I do.
Now, didn't at some point you become his assistant? You became his assistant?
Yes.
Oh, well, what's the problem? It's R. Kelly. Shit,
I don't ever talk about that experience.
Why not?
Just because I don't like the way that it ended for him. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like watching a good person, and it's watching a movie of somebody that you used to know. Because people say, you know such and such, you used to hang. I say, I don't know them no more. Because when people change from who I met, I feel like I would rather hang on to the person I met than the person that they may have, decided to become.
So you believe what they're saying about him?
I believe that there's enough information for me to at least take, and Sparkle is my best friend. I'll say that publicly. Mm-hmm. All right. And her niece is my goddaughter. So yeah, I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. It's okay though.
I remember one time you told me R. Kelly was sleeping in the closet to get peace. He couldn't, he was so
that was a personal conversation.
I mean, yeah, but he's just sleeping in the closet. You know what I'm saying, man? I just wanted to speak. I just wanted to speak to the man not being restless. That
it's a real thing.
That could wear on your psyche. Like
it
not
does.
being able to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not being able to get rest.
Yeah.
That
was one of the things. Yeah, he used to do that, and I think it was just when you get a certain big, in your mind too. A lot of them stay in really small spaces, even though they'll be in an 8,000-10,000 square foot mansion. Will sleep in the closet just to be in a protected space probably that feels safe. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah. Closets are quiet though.
Hmm. And even when you tell people that you coming out of one, you never really do. For real.
Wow.
I thought it was so interesting when you had that series. I was like, stop. But anyway, yeah. That's kind of the experience that I had. But it's really been a good ride. Like I said, sitting here talking to you makes whatever it was that I experienced in the business, it makes it worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
wish more entertainers would take the trajectory that you've taken to empower our community. Yeah, I
Appreciate
respect that.
Yeah.
Hmm.